Welcome to Paradise TV. I'm Carly Wegner.
And I'm Stephanie Summers, and we are here at the Southwest Florida Museum of History. This really does offer a glimpse into Paradise Past.
This time of year, afternoon showers can put a damper on even the most perfect day, and this is a perfect place for the whole family to pass a rainy afternoon.
In fact, we have packed tonight's show full of things to do, see, eat, and places to explore, even on those rainy days.
The Southwest Florida Museum of History is just one of our many stops, and of course we'll be giving you a tour throughout the show.
But for right now, let's go ahead and get things started.
In tonight's show, discovering a flavorful fusion of Florida and the Caribbean. A sweet and juicy pit stop that tastes like pure sunshine. Pumping it up for an afternoon with the kids. And revealing the secret recipe for an award-winning dessert.
Okay, so what a better way than to spend a rainy afternoon than sitting down for a great meal with family and friends.
Cooks and chefs in restaurants and in homes across Florida have been having a lot of fun with a tasty flavor called Floridian.
It's a tantalizing blend of flavors inspired by the Caribbean with a Floridian twist, of course.
Oh yeah, Paradise TV checked in with a Sanibel Island chef who has mastered this tasty fusion.
Add a dash of color, a sprinkle of tasty island spices, toss in some locally grown produce, and you've got yourself a Doc Ford's Floridian dish.
I think it's got a lot of really good zest and spice, which I love, and the sauce, which I love the sauce.
Floridian food is a mix of many different cultures, South American, Cuban, Jamaican cuisines, all blended into one mix of menage, if you would.
And that's what really coined the term Floridian, but it's not just the flavors that fit this meal for a king.
First, we're going to start off with our Yucatan shrimp, which is one of our largest selling items. We're actually known for our Yucatan shrimp.
Shrimp and grits
that are dusted with a little bit of Cajun blackened seasoning and masa harina, which is corn flour.
And Caribbean grilled pork chops,
which is served with caramelized plantains, steamed snow peas, and a Cuban citrus mojo sauce.
And they're just a few of the infused items that you'll find on this menu. Order up, fire up the grill, and Chef Zook will have you tasting the islands in no time.
This is the most amazing blackened shrimp and grits. I'm not even a fan of grits, being from the north, and these are amazing. I would recommend them to everyone.
I love plantains, so these are the best. Everything together, the flavors are, they spark up your taste buds, they get you into that Caribbean feel.
To a feel of flavors so eclectic you will want to try and recreate them yourself. But if we just had the recipe to Chef's secret sauce.
I'd tell you, but I'd have to kill you.
Never mind, we'd rather keep living here in paradise.
I wouldn't leave here for anything. I've been here for over 35 years, and I love the cultures down here. It's a blend of the Caribbeans, the islands.
Where it all comes together on your dinner plate.
And the chef over at Doc Ford's really knows his seafood. He was actually featured on a cooking/fishing show called Season on the Edge.
So exciting. I was at Doc Ford's, so I can see it was really good.
It is a good place. All right, well, just up the road from Doc Ford's is a really cool place. It's called the J.N. Ding Darling National Wildlife Refuge.
And the nature trail is closed for renovations, but the free indoor education center is perfect for when the weather's not. The bird watching will have to wait until the trails open again in September, but in the meantime, visitors to the Education Center will find interactive exhibits and displays featuring our area's unique wildlife and ecosystem. There's also a hands-on area for kids where they can get up close and personal with some of our sea life.
What are some of your favorite ways to spend a rainy day in paradise? Send us an email or message us on Facebook.
A great way to take home a sweet piece of paradise is in a glass or in a cone.
Sun Harvest Citrus in Fort Myers serves up homemade ice cream and pours freshly squeezed orange juice all year round. For 3 generations, Sun Harvest has been growing, packing, and selling their Florida-grown Indian River citrus. The processing facility with its charming gift shop is a popular stop for visitors from around the world and, of course, right here in paradise. Orange season ends in May, so you're probably wondering how they have fresh citrus during the summer.
Right at the end of April, 1st of May, we start picking truckloads of fruit that we run exclusively for our summertime juice, and that juice goes up to Florida Freezer in North Fort Myers, where they can keep the oranges right above 35 degrees for us, which will hold those oranges all summer long, and that enables us to juice through September.
Okay, now it's time for some trivia.
And we're still talking citrus. And Florida is the second largest citrus producer in the world. So who is number one? Think it over and we'll have the answer a little later in the show.
Coming up later on Paradise.
We reveal the key to making one of the best pies around. And next, jumping for joy and catching some air. But first, tonight's Pictures in Paradise, brought to you by the Seminole Casino Immokalee.